don't think as an exploration project you can get a better spot. Hi, I'm Brian McEwen. I'm the Vice President of Exploration and Development for Golden Arrow Resources. One of the things that got us very interested in looking at this project in this area was the similarities that we have here as we did when we developed our Chinchillas project, and that comes down to closology. And in Chinchillas we saw an opportunity there by developing the project, which was very close to SSR Mining's Perquitas mine, and here we've got a project that sits between a mine that's about to be developed at Santo Domingo and an existing mine, Manto Verde, on the other side. So we're right in the middle of, like I keep saying, the jelly and the donut here for an opportunity to go after. The San Pietro project is huge. We're looking at 185 square kilometers, and we've already applied for a lot of the other concessions around and within. And traveling around the property, you can see that there's a lot of different targets that we can go after. The property, I was quite surprised yesterday when we came on the project. We're on the road, and right overhead is the power line. We're 6 kilometers from town, so I don't think as an exploration project you can get a better spot. The property itself has already got 35,000 meters of drilling. All of the opportunity is there for us to follow up on now. We have an incredible team. We have the team that was all part of the success at Chinchillas. So they're here. We've hired a new team here in Chile with a lot of experience working in IOCG type deposits. We're joined by Dave Terry, or one of our directors, and the rest of the group down here. It's an excellent team, an excellent time to get together and share ideas on the best way to approach this.
All of the different zones that we've seen at San Pietro all have potential, and we're in between two significant deposits of similar style, so we know what we're looking for, and we just have to do the work.
We're looking at cobalt, we're looking at a lot of high-grade iron, of course copper and gold, and we're dealing with structures, we're dealing with breccias. The opportunities here for finding something are, I think, very, very good.
My name is Hugo Carranza. I'm a chief geologist of Golden Arrow, and here we are looking some core of San Pietro. And the nice sweet thing here of San Pietro are these magnetite mantos of something like 20-30 meters wide. There are several of these. Well, here we can see the specularite. We can see a lot of pyrite, some chalcopyrite here disseminated in the magnetite. You can see that you can recognize the magnetite by the weight of the core, of course, also with the magnetism. No? Here we can see in the volcanics that are hosting the mineralization of San Pietro, the intense potassic alteration that we have here, and this is important because the potassic alteration is always makes a big halo around the copper deposit. All these signatures that we saw here, the alteration and the mineralogy that we see here in these magnetite mantos and the breccias with specularite are very important because there's several of IOCG deposits in northern Chile that carry these same signatures. So most of the deposits of IOCG are similar to what we are looking now in San Pietro.
There's Rincones areas, which is a lot of potential there to see the spacing between the drill holes and the intersections that we know we've had there. And they're also getting some very high cobalt in those things.
Here we're looking at a core, hole number 2 in Cocha target that is very spectacular because here we are looking at an intercept of 1000 ppm of cobalt with low copper and iron, but as always the cobalt is associated with the pyrite and within an specularite breccia. So this is a 30-40 meters wide interval with high cobalt. That is one of the targets that we want to follow up.
I think when looking at why the other companies would have left this project and why it was available to us is that you know, it was looked at a different time. It was viewed as mostly as a copper project, and you know, there were some considerations of cobalt that we know that now, but the prices were so low that they were incidental. There wasn't the same infrastructure around here. So I think that right now the timing is perfect to follow up on a project like this.